Hi guys, Paul here from the friendly confines of my bathroom. I am doing a shave review, or a review today of a razor. That razor is the Hone razor. This razor has been part of a pass around with one of the with one of the Facebook shaving forums. This razor was put up for the pass around by Scott Ostermiller, also known as the Clean Shaver. And it's very nice of Scott to put this razor up as part of the pass around. I had signed up for that pass around a long time ago, and actually had kind of forgotten that I was actually on the list until about a week ago when I received some information that I was next in line to try the razor. So this razor came to me last week, and I've used it off and on for the last week, and I'm going to go ahead and use it today and shave with it and give you my thoughts on the razor. And we'll get started right now. So today, for my soap, I'm just using this is just the Cade hard soap that you can get in the L'Occitane store for like $12. Really, this is really a pretty nice soap. This stuff really works great. It has a nice light kind of woody scent to it, and for my brush, I'm going to be using the Shave Mac. This is the D01 Silver Tip, and it's on the 173 handle. So just going to go ahead and start lathering this up here, and we'll get going. I've had this brush for quite some time, and I like the brush, but I found that I actually kind of prefer a little bit softer brush than this. This D01 is a little bit scrubby. It's not uncomfortably so, but it's just a tad bit more scrubby than what I've come to really like. So I don't use it a whole lot, but I do use it every now and then, and I enjoy it. It has it really does have a nice backbone to it. So if you like a want a silver tip brush, or like two-man finest brushes, and want a silver tip brush that has a lot of backbone, this particular knot from Shave Mac might be right up your alley. They do have a little bit of a reputation for being a lather hog, which I guess it is to some degree. It's just a very dense knot, so it does tend to eat up a lot of soap and require a lot of soap. So I'm just adding water to my lather here, and you can see this soap lathers up pretty easily. I'm just about done here. I'm just going to add a little bit more water to this side, and then we'll get down to the business of this shave with the Hone razor. I've put a feather blade in this razor today. This, I believe, is will be the second or third shave on this blade. I think it's actually the third shave on this blade, and so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to rinse the soap off here and get some of the soap residue off my hands. Clean this up here a little bit. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. So the first thing that you notice with this razor is that it weighs a ton. It is one heavy razor. This razor, I believe, is made out of solid brass, and it is one heavy piece. And I would say it's you know, heavy to the point of actually almost feeling a little bit unwieldy. And I almost get the same impression that I got when I first got my Merkur Future with this handle, and is that it, you know, it just feels kind of, because of the weight, you know, it just feels kind of a little odd, the balance of it. And I'm used to using lighter razors, so that may be just me. But I can say with my Merkur Future that as time has gone on, and I've used that razor more and more, and I've gotten used to the, you know, the shape and the feel and the bulk of it, I have really come to enjoy that razor a lot. And one thing that I will say about the Merkur Future, although it's not a review of the Merkur Future, is that right from day one, that razor has been one of the best shaving razors. My only issue with it is it did, you know, I did feel that it was, you know, felt kind of unbalanced and felt kind of awkward, which is kind of how I feel about this razor. Is it does feel heavy, a little bit too heavy. But if you like a really heavy razor, you would really like this one, because it is a heavy beast. Now, more importantly, how does this razor shave? Well, this razor really shaves nicely. It is a very smooth shaving razor. It does not feel overly aggressive or harsh, but yet, you know, you can feel the blade, and there is a you know, a good tactile feedback that you get with the razor. You can really feel the communication between the razor and your skin, and, you know, the feedback from the blade going across your whiskers. And it really is a very smooth, comfortable shaver with just the right amount of aggressiveness. It is not in any way harsh. It does not. It feels like that it would not be easy to cut yourself with this razor, although I'm sure you can. But it feels, you know, it feels safe. It feels comfortable, and it feels efficient. Now, when I first got the razor, the first time I used it, it did take a little bit of getting used to find the right angle, which is the case with many razors. You know, the more you use them, the more you get used to the angle that you need to use to shave with the razor. And that was the case with this one. It did take a shave or two to kind of get the angle down. But once I did, there's no problem repeating or finding that angle every time. So it's been really a pleasure to use the razor. I've really enjoyed shaving with this razor. And I have found it to be really a pleasurable and enjoyable razor that actually shaves really quite well. My only complaint about this razor, the only downside I can see with this razor, is that for me, it's a little bit on the heavy side. I actually prefer a razor that's a little bit lighter. And I will say this, you know, this is also the case that I found with my mongooses as well, is that I actually prefer the weight of the aluminum mongoose to the steel one. Now, the steel one is a beautiful, beautiful razor, It shaves great, but just as a daily user, I actually find myself using the aluminum mongoose more. I just like that lighter weight. It feels like, it just, to me, it just feels, have a little bit more feedback with that lighter razor. So just check the shave here. Now I know, because I've used this razor pretty much all week long, that this thing is very efficient and really gives a nice comfortable shave. So very smooth. You know, because I'm only doing 3 passes and no touch-ups, there's a little bit of, you know, if I really wanted to get obsessive about the shave, I would go back through here and here, but and a little bit in here, which is kind of normal for me. If I just do 3 passes, I'll get very smooth on my cheeks and jawline, but then down on the neck here, that really takes a little bit of work to get completely smooth. But this is more than adequate, and it really feels good. And I'm not going to do any more passes because it's really not necessary. And this is just nice and comfortable. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some aftershave, and we'll see if there's any hot spots there or anything like that. I don't feel any burning or itching or tingling on my face, so I'm just going to pick something fun here. We'll pick the, this is a vintage High Karate, or iced High Karate, kind of an oddball one. Doesn't smell quite as good as the actual High Karate, but still smells pretty darn good, and it has a little bit of menthol in it, which is really nice. I would say, kind of compared to the regular High Karate, this has maybe like a little bit fresher or more citrusy aspect to it, instead of that oriental spicy kind of aspect that you get from the actual Old Spice, or the actual Old Spice, the actual real high Karate, or the actual High Karate, just the regular one. And I have found that low haiku aftershave from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements really captures the scent of the High Karate quite nicely, but it also has a bit of menthol in it, which is a real plus. And so you get that nice High Karate scent with a little bit of menthol. So anyways, that's this is the Ice High Karate, vintage Ice High Karate aftershave. Kind of a fun thing to have in the collection. I don't use it that much, but every once in a while I like to break it out. So anyways, guys, that's the shave today. I hope you enjoyed it, and that's the Hone razor that was on the pass around from Scott Ostermiller, the clean shaver. The other thing I will say about this before I wrap this up is that this is a brass razor, and this has been, you know, I don't even remember how many guys have used this razor, but in its travels it has developed a little bit of a patina to it, you know, because it is brass, you know, that's kind of a normal thing. And this just appears to be, you know, just straight up brass. So I'm sure it could be polished and whatnot, but I'm not going to really mess with it. It's not my razor, so I'm sure when Scott gets it back, if he wants to polish it up, or, you know, clean it up, or get the patina off it, he will do so. I don't know, maybe he likes the patina. Some guys really find that to be quite cool. But anyways, there's the Hone razor. One last look, and hope you guys have a great weekend. I also forgot to state that this is a 3-piece razor, so it just comes apart like that. So, and it goes back together like that. So very simple. Anyways, guys, that's it. I will see you in the next shave. Have a great weekend. Bye.